but you're everywhere. You don't chase me, you don't fight, you just leave me alone at night. You don't explain, you just delay, and somehow that hurts more every day. You're silent like a threat, sharp like regret. You don't say a word, but I can't forget. You're silent like a threat, cold silhouette. You never pull the knife, you just let me bleed instead. That never spoke. Every laugh of yours feels like a joke. You keep it calm, you keep it clean, while I drown in what you didn't mean. You don't lie, you let me guess. That's your kind of tenderness. You don't leave, you don't stay, you just slowly fade away. If you talked, I'd see it clear. So stay quiet, keep me here. Silent like a threat, nothing said yet. You don't break me once, you break me step by step. You're silent like a threat, sharp like regret. You don't say a word, but I can't forget. You're silent like a threat, sharp like regret. You don't say a word, but I can't forget. You're silent like a threat, cold silhouette. You never pull the knife, you just let me bleed instead. Yeah, otra noche. Streetlight dripping on my waist, liquor slow, I feel the bass. Mirror shows a fearless face. I don't rush, I set the pace. Gold chain warm against my skin, city hums, I let it in. Every glance a loaded sign, don't ask much, just read the vibe. I don't fall for empty talk, I like rhythm, I like walk. If you move, then move for real. Say it once, I feel what's clear. Hands don't lie, eyes don't sleep. Say let's come closer to me. Báilame lento sin promesa, noche encendida, piel traviesa. No me vendas lo que no es. Si te acercas, hazlo bien. Bésame fuerte sin razón, sube el ritmo, late el corazón. Si nos perdemos esta vez, que sea rico, que sea cruel. Sin drama. Así, perfume smoke in the air, laugh too loud. I don't care, I don't chase, I attract. If you want me, show me that. Phones down, bodies up, no small talk, just a cut. Every step intentional, this ain't cute, it's chemical. I don't need forever lines, just a moment done right. If you stay, then stay awake. If you fade, don't hesitate, don't explain, don't behave. Just come closer, feel the way. Báilame lento sin promesa, noche encendida, piel traviesa. No me vendas lo que el es. Si te acercas, hazlo bien. Bésame fuerte sin razón, suda el ritmo, late el corazón. Si no perdemos la otra vez, que sea rico, excusas, solo cuerpos que se buscan. Sin culpa, sin miedo. Báilame lento hasta que amanezca, piel con piel sin penitencia. Si me miras no te frenes, esta noche no se repite. Bésame fuerte sin control, rompe el tiempo, sube el sol. Si mañana no sabemos qué es, que esta noche valga 100. After dark. I don't raise my voice, I raise my standards. I don't prove my worth, I let you understand it. I've been underestimated, that's my favorite mistake. They don't see me coming till I already changed the space. I don't dominate it, I influence. There's that soft power, quiet confidence. I don't need control, I move the consequence. Soft power, watch me lead, I don't push the door, I make you open it. There's that soft power, quiet confidence. I don't need control, I move the consequence. Soft power, watch me lead, I don't push the door, I make you open it. I don't compete for attention, I attract alignment. If you feel insecure, that's not my assignment. I've learned grace isn't weak, it's precision. Every move intentional, every word a decision. Silence is strategy. There's that soft power, quiet confidence. I don't need control, I move the consequence. Soft power, watch me lead, I don't push the door, I make you open it. Lights still on, shoes by the door. Say nothing yet. Your jacket smells like other nights, cheap perfume and bad advice. You kiss like you're already gone, like staying is what's wrong. Street noise bleeding through the room, clock ticks loud, we don't move. Every second feels borrowed time, like a crime with no design. You touch my hand and pull away, like you're scared of what it says. I don't ask you where you've been, I don't want the truth to win. You don't lie, you just delay every word you'll never say. Stay until it hurts, until it's worse, until we can't pretend it works. Hold me like you leave, like you don't need another night like this to breathe. If you're gonna go, go slow. Let me feel it when you don't. Stay until it hurts. Bathroom mirror, tired eyes. You look at me like I'm a sign, something pointing to a mess. You won't clean, you won't confess. Your phone buzzes, face goes blank. You flip it down like don't ask. I laugh like I don't care, like I'm not standing there. We dance around what this became. Call it timing, call it fate. Anything but say the word that will finally make it hurt. Say my name then change your tone, like I'm not the one at home. Stay until it hurts, until it's worse, until we stop pretending first. Touch me like goodbye, but don't say why. Let the silence do the fight. If you're gonna leave, leave me I could stay through the pain. Thought patience was magic that would make you change. I confused being needed with being enough. Gave you my nights, you gave me maybes and dust. I kept rewriting excuses to protect your name, while my reflection looked tired of the same. I didn't know love could be gentle without asking me to bleed. I'm learning how to be loved without begging for touch, without earning affection by giving too much. I'm learning how to be held without shrinking inside. Love shouldn't feel like a place I have to survive. I'm led. Now when someone gets close, I don't disappear. I don't trade honesty for being kept near. I don't rush into mercy just to feel chosen. I let things unfold instead of forcing moments. My heart still remembers what neglect feels like, but it's softer now and less afraid of light. I still want love, I just want it clean. I'm learning how to be loved in ways that feel safe, where silence isn't punishment, staying isn't a test. I'm learning how to want more and not feel ashamed. Love shouldn't cost me my voice or my name. I'm not healed, but I'm healing, and that's enough. Ah, 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 ah. 3 a.m. I don't stand. Why a record never ends. I delete and repeat. Every word meant for you. My voice shakes in the dark, like my heart left a mark. You'll never hear this side that only comes at night. I rehearse every line, but I'm scared of the reply. Silence feels safer than goodbye. 3 a.m. voice, no, never did. I say I'm fine, but my voice says different. 3 a.m. voice note stuck in my throat. I tell the truth when I'm alone. I laugh it off by day, but at night I decay. Every memory plays like it just happened yesterday. You moved on so clean, I'm stuck in between what I should say and what I mean. That you heard this now, would you care somehow? save it, not for you just to face it. The 3 a.m. voice note stuck in my throat. I tell the truth when I'm alone. No, you love me halfway, never complete. Always one day, never concrete. Your silence dressed up like an art. I framed your absence around my heart. I stayed patient, I stayed kind. Paused my life while you made up your mind. I named it depth and I named it fate, but real love doesn't hesitate. I shrank my voice to fit your space. Called it love, erased my face. I don't want almost love anymore. Almost sure, almost yours, almost holding me at night, almost choosing me right. I want truth that never shows in the things you do or don't. I don't want almost love. I want more. I want more. I learned your tone, I learned your signs, how to feel lonely by your side. You said my name like a song on repeat, soft enough to keep me weak. I stayed calm, I stayed still, while you balanced on your will. I watered hope with every tear, just to keep you near. I thought staying made me brave, but I was scared of what I'd face. I don't want almost love anymore. Almost healed, almost yours, almost seen, almost known, almost yours, but still alone. If I give my heart again, it won't live in it for when. I don't want almost I don't want almost love anymore. Almost healed, almost yours, almost seen, almost known, almost yours, but still alone. If I give my heart again, it won't live in it for long. I don't want almost yeah, I don't gotta say much. I walk in, temperature change, heart starts skipping without a name. I don't rush, I let it breathe. Everything I want comes to me. Silk voice, but my spine is still. I don't flex, I just reveal. If you're here for real. I don't beg for how I feel. I don't ask for space, I take my place. I don't chase the spark, I am the flame. I wear my crown on quiet, I don't gotta prove I'm fire. When I move the room, my lines, I don't try, I inspire. Treat me right, it's natural. Love me soft but undeniable. I don't raise my voice to win, I let harmony pull you in. toe low, lips closer, higher. I don't play games, I set the tone. If you feel safe, you're getting warm. I'm the kind you don't forget, not a moment, a silhouette. I leave traces, not regrets. Every step is currency spent. If you're riding, step inside. If you're not, don't waste my time. I wear my crown on quiet, confidence in every line. When I move the room, my lines, I don't force it, it's my time. Treat me right, it's effortless. Read my heart, not messages. I don't need control or fear, just respect me when I'm here. Look, I don't need a throne, I sit wherever. Energy expensive, don't get it forever. If you want me, better show it clever. I don't do bare minimum pressure. I don't argue my worth, I let silence do work. Our love ain't loud, it's steady, it's proud. If you lift me up, I'll stay around. But if you doubt or dim my shine, I'll leave you alone and keep what's mine. I wear my crown on quiet, still they feel me when I arrive. Every breath is synchronized, I don't chase, I magnetize. Treat me right as poetry, touch me soft with honesty. I don't need you to adore, just meet me where the love is pure. We only exist at night, no photos, no proof. Your friends don't know my name, I don't know the truth. You love me in private, deny me in daylight. I get all of your body, none of your life. If it's real, why hide it? If it's nothing, why feel it? This is love without witnesses, no record, no innocence. If I disappear tomorrow, no one will miss us. Love without witnesses feels deep but dangerous. I get all of you here and none of you anywhere. You say it's complicated, like that explains the pain. I rearrange my boundaries, you don't rearrange a thing. I don't ask for forever, just a place in your day. But you only choose me when there's nothing to lose. If you're ashamed of loving me, don't love me. If you're ashamed of loving me, don't love me. Love without witnesses leaves permanent evidence. I'm the one who stayed quiet, admitted it for me. If you're ashamed of loving me, don't love me. voice breaks through the line. Half a truth, half a lie. Every word sounds delayed, like your heart's on airplane mode. You talk, close still apart. Digital scars on my heart. You say I'm here again, but you're never really in. Every silence in between, it's louder than you think. I feel you fade in touch, but never fully sync. Static between us, love getting useless. I hear you, I lose you every time we connect. Static between us, nothing's continuous. Say you need me tonight, then you disconnect. Empty screen, I replay what you mean. You type slow, erase fast, like you're scared of the past. Every call feels rehearsed, getting better, getting worse. You don't leave, you don't stay, just disappear halfway. Say it clear, say it loud, break the signal, break me now. Static between us, we almost touch, close, close enough to feel, too far to trust. Static between us, nothing's continuous. Say you need me tonight, then you disconnect. Yours click like clock hands reset in the day. No permission, asked, just a look that says I stay. They thought I fall like paper in the rain, but I learned to dance inside the hurricane. You counted me out before I spoke a line. Now watch me draw the future in bold design. I don't need your light to shine, I am the flame. Every step I take rewrites your tired game. No crime required, I build my own domain. And I move like honey laced with gasoline. Laced with gasoline. Your side-eye glances try to clip my wings, but I've been flying since you called it too much things. Got my own tempo, not the beat you chose. Plant my feet firm while the old world slows. You name me trouble just cause I won't bend. Now let the baseline tell you how I win. I don't need your light to shine, I am the flame. Every step I take rewrites your tired game. No ground required, I build my own domain. And I move like honey laced with gasoline. Laced with gasoline. You thought silence meant surrender. This quiet's just the calm before my thunder. I don't need your light to shine, I am the flame. Every step I take rewrites your tired game. I know crowned, I build my own domain. And I move like honey laced with gasoline. Honey and gasoline. Yeah, I'm both, always have been. Yeah, this part hurts. Didn't leave in one goodbye. I left in ways you passed me by. And paused replies and tired eyes, and all the times you didn't try. I left in moments you forgot, in every chance you never caught. I stay polite, I stay composed, while packing pieces you never noticed. I stopped explaining how I felt, stopped asking you to help. I stopped reaching for your hand, and you still said you didn't understand. You thought I changed without a cause, I was bleeding without applause. You never noticed I was leaving, I was gone before I went. I stopped believing in being seen when you stopped being present. I treated, slammed the door, run. I just got tired of being numb. You never noticed I was leaving. Oh, I was gone so long. I learned love can feel polite, but still leave you lonely every night. I learned effort doesn't count if it only shows in amounts. I made excuses for your stress, I minimized my own distress. I called it time and called it fate, ignored how long you made me wait. But love should leave when you feel weak, not disappear for weeks. Love should hear the quiet plea, not need a scream to finally see. You love me easy, love me low, I outgrew what you didn't know. You never noticed I was leaving, I wanted you in other sound to be laced. In silence, in distance, in words I couldn't say. I held on longer than I should, hoped up someday you would. You never noticed I was leaving, I didn't want more, I wanted enough, and I shouldn't have to beg to be loved like I matter. You never noticed I was leaving, you never noticed me, I won't stay where I feel slow, just to keep the peace. If I have to break myself just to stay with someone else, then leave this love for me. I stopped waiting for you to change, stopped explaining all the pain every soon you couldn't keep, cut a little too deep. I learned love shouldn't feel unsure or need reasons to endure. If I'm questioning my place, that's already a mistake. I've been quiet, I've been kind, cross my own lines every time, but some doors don't open wide, they just teach you when to walk outside. I'm not angry, I'm just done. I don't need to make you run. I'm choosing peace over proof, over half of truths over you. I don't leave because I'm weak, I leave cause I finally see love shouldn't feel like a test, and I kept hoping you'd arrive, while I slowly lost my shine. But saying costs too much now, and I know that I know how. I don't need one last goodbye or a reason to deny. When your silence says enough, that's the moment that I'm done. I'm not angry, I'm just done. I don't need to make you right. I'm choosing peace over proof, over half truth, over you. I don't leave because I'm weak. I leave cause I finally see love shouldn't feel like a test, and I don't fail anymore, I pass. I don't need one last goodbye or a reason to deny it. When your silence says enough, that's the moment that I'm done. I'm not angry, I'm just done. City lights on my skin, neon dreams I dive in. Glass of sin in my hand, love me slow, love me fast. Heartbeat loud, baseline low, every secret that you know. I don't sleep, I don't pray, I just fade into the grave. Touch my scars, touch my soul, every high takes a toll. Say my name, say it twice, I don't play, I roll the dice. I'm your midnight desire. Set my body on fire. If I fall, I go higher. Lost in you, getting wired. Kiss me deep, kiss me wild. I'm your sin, I'm your child. In the dark we conspire. I'm your midnight desire. Perfume mixed with regret, every move, every bed. Eyes lie, lips confess. We don't talk, we undress. Cold hands, burning breath. Love me close to the edge. I don't run, I don't hide. I let chaos be my guide. Read my mind, read the signs, cross the line every time. Say it once, say it slow, you already know. I'm your midnight desire. Set my body on fire. If I fall, I go higher. Lost in you, getting wired. Kiss me deep, kiss me wild. I'm your sin, I'm your child. In the dark we conspire. I'm your midnight desire. Low lights, high stakes, wrong love, right taste. No rules, no shame. Say it, say my name. I'm your midnight desire. Set my body on fire. Touch the edge, don't be scared. If we fall, I don't care. Skin on skin, sweating quiet. Hearts beat like a wire. Till the sun gets tired. I'm your midnight desire. proof. I'm the lie you call the truth. Under lights we go insane. Neon fever. Neon flame. Lose the proof. I'm the lie you call the truth. Under lights we go insane. Neon fever. Neon flame. I learned your silence by heart, like a language without sound. Every pause had meaning, every meaning let me down. I kept my needs in my pockets, so you wouldn't feel small. I was building you comfort, while I slept against the wall. I called it love when it hurt, because leaving felt worse. I stayed loyal to maybe, while you stayed unsure. I don't cry for what ended, I cry for who I became. I lost pieces of myself, calling sacrifice love's name. If loving you cost my voice, that wasn't devotion. I don't need to be chosen, I choose me with emotion. You love me best when I vanished, when I asked for nothing at all. But I'm not made to be missing, I was born to take up space. I memorized your patterns, so you wouldn't have to try. But love shouldn't feel like homework, or a reason to lie. I stopped asking for closure, some doors explain themselves by the way they never open, no matter how hard you knock. I don't mourn what we were, I release what I outgrow. I forgive myself slowly for believing in you. If my death made you nervous, that was never my flaw. I don't shrink to be loved, I stand tall weight. Let my spine articulate. If you listen with your eyes, you'll catch every hidden line. They keep asking what I mean. I just move, they understand. I don't shout it, I don't preach, I translate through how I stand. If you're lost, don't overthink, just feel where rhythm links. Read my body, not my mouth. Every move tells you how. If you're close, don't hesitate. I don't lie, I demonstrate. Stay right here, stay about it. Read my body, side to side. Slow then wide. Bare feet heavy on the beat. Confidence in every knee. I don't pose, I occupy. Space responds when I arrive. They want rules, I want response. They want script, I improvise. If I pause, that's not a freeze. That's the moment choosing me. I don't tease just to delay. I enjoy the way I play. If I lean, feel the sign. That's permission, perfectly timed. You don't need it spelled out. Just stay close, you'll find out. Read my body, feel the code. Every step is in control. If the room begins to sway, that's my language on display. No debate, no doubt about it. Read my body. Slow, mid, closer, high, now, the dark. Read my body, stay in time. I don't need to rush the night. If you follow what I do, I'll meet you right where you move. Say it soft, say it proud. Read my body out loud. I learned how to pack light, leave things half done. Say I'll come back soon, knowing I won't. Same streets, new faces, every year feels borrowed. I stopped explaining where I'm from, where I'm going. My mother calls extra fight if I sleep, if I'm okay. I say I like that word, still means the same. I walk fast like I belong, but I'm always translating every smile, every tone, every room I'm entering. You don't notice it at first, but leaving changes your voice. I'm not from here anymore, pero tampoco de allá. I left pieces in every place. I try to start again. I'm not from here anymore. No sé dónde encajar. Every time I say home, I hesitate. I make friends that don't know me before I learn to disappear. They know my jokes, my drink, not my fear. I keep old photos on my phone, not to post, just to check if that version of me still exists somewhere else. I learned new words for pain, new ways to explain silence, but the dreams sound the same, just in different languages. Sometimes I miss the boredom, the nothing days, the slow. Now every moment feels urgent, like time owes me something. I don't know, it Rendirse no es correr, es aprender a no volver. I'm not from here anymore, ni de donde crecí. I changed addresses so many times, I lost track of me. I'm not from here anymore, y no quiero fingir that starting over doesn't hurt, even when you choose it. No fue por dinero ni por escapar, fue por sentir que podía ser más. Pero a veces la libertad se siente sola cuando no hay nadie que pronuncie tu nombre bien. Now I build small rituals, coffee, walking, late calls, trying to feel stable in temporary walls. I don't regret leaving, but I miss being known, being seen without explaining why I am the way I am. Maybe home isn't a place, maybe it's a season or a version of yourself you slowly stop being. I'm learning to stay present, even when I don't belong, to stop waiting for a feeling that might never come. You come close, then you stall, half a truth behind the wall. Every look you almost give teaches me how not to beg. You fade out, then appear like you need me, unclear. I don't chase, I observe, I'm not broken, I learn. You stay vague for delay, you don't leave, you don't stay. But I'm done translating what you're scared of saying. I'm calming your silence, build my own guidance. You don't choose me out loud, but I choose me right now. Your quiet tried to define me, turned out into timing. I'm no longer waiting, I'm strong in the quiet. But you don't step in like you're scared of where it ends. I used to fill in the space, now I let it say its name. I don't text just to feel, I don't bleed just to heal. If you want it, you would, I finally understood. You don't speak, that's your way, I don't need you to stay. I'm calming your silence, no more self-violence. You don't fight for my life, so I keep it inside. Your quiet lost its power, I grew taller by the hour. I'm no longer right, I'm strong in the quiet. If you spoke now, I'd hear how unsure you really are. I don't need your closure, already came this far. I'm calming your silence, I found my alignment. What you couldn't give me, I gave